Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's time for a puzzle. We are going to look at an very old puzzle which is prevailing for longer duration of time. The puzzle is shopkeeper and a fake note. Predominantly most of the people came across this puzzle, but still it is a confusing puzzle. So what the puzzle is all about? There is a lady and there is a shopkeeper who sells fruits. Lady came into the shop and brought apples which is for worth of $200. She gave the shopkeeper a note which is the $1,000 note. As the shopkeeper is not having the change, he goes to another shopkeeper where he gives the $1,000 note and he get the change. He returns back the balance of $800 to the lady and then the lady left the shop. After some time, the another shopkeeper realized that whatever the note which is given to him is the fake note. So he came back to the shopkeeper and provided the fake note and get back the $1,000 which he had provided already. Now the question is, what is the total loss for the shopkeeper who is selling these fruits? This is a very simple question to analyze, but it is still a confusing stuff. So this is what the question it goes as whatever we discussed. This is the question. So what are all the possible choices of answer? If you can see 800, 1000, 1200, 1800 and 2000. There are maximum possible chances wherein which all these answers will be the correct answer if you think through different ways. So I would recommend you to pause the video for some time, think through this question, come up with the answer for this question. If you already know the answer for this question, let's dive deep into the analysis, and it is my own version of providing answer to this puzzle. So what is the answer for this question? Answer for this question is $1,000. So the shopkeeper who is selling the fruits is going to incur the loss of $1,000. So to understand this puzzle in a better way, let's do it in a different fashion. Let's take each and every one. So let's take something like cash in and cash out. So whatever the cash in for each and every people and cash out for each and every people, so that we can understand this problem in a very better way. So for a first thing, I am taking this lady. So this lady, what are all the transactions this lady does? First transaction, whatever she does, it's like she got the apples of worth $200. That is a form of an in for her. It's a form. It's not a form of a money, but it is a form of an input to her. So I am putting it in cash in. It is the form of the input to her. So it's $200 worth of goods is the in to her. And then what she does, she provided a 1,000 rupees fake note. The key idea behind this puzzle is, if you think through that, wherever the fake note is getting involved, there is nothing involved over there. Why? Because the complete note is fake. There is no value associated with that fake note. So whatever the transactions which is done using that note is having no value. If you understand that concept correctly, then we can simply find the answer for the solution, right? So what it happens for the second transaction, there is no cash in, there is no cash out, as it is a fake one. So what happens, she receives the balance of rupees $800. So it is again an cash in for her. So in total, whatever the lady got is only the profit. She got the total profit of around $1,000, out of which 200 worth of the apple and 800 worth of the dollars she got. So she left the shop. She is in the completely profitable position. Right. Now what we can see is the shopkeeper B, the other shopkeeper, and understand what is the profit and what is the loss and what is the cash in and what is the cash out. So what are all the transactions in which he got involved? See, first transaction, again dealing with a fake note. This is of no value, so there is no cash in, there is no cash out. And what happens? He returns back $1,000 which is of a worth of real money. So in this case, we can put the $1,000 as cash out for him, right? and after some time he realizes that it's a fake note, so he came back to the shopkeeper A and he provided that note. Again, as it involves the fake note, there is nothing of value associated to that. So in return he got $1,000 which is of the original note, so he got an cash in of $1,000. So if you take the cash in and cash out, compare it, he is not going to gain anything. So there is no profit, there is no loss for the shopkeeper, so it is going to be $0 for him. So initially the minus 1,000 is what he had given as change, and for that he returned back with 1,000 from the shopkeeper A. So he is in the state of no profit and no loss. Now we are going to see the exact stuff whatever the center shopkeeper is occurring to, right? So let's take each and every transaction and understand it. First transaction, whatever it happened, it is the cost of $200 worth of the apples. Again, as we discussed in the first case, it is an cash out for him in the term of goods. So the cash out is $200 for him, right? And then what happens, it involves a fake note transaction. There is no value associated with that. The same fake note goes to shopkeeper B, again no value associated with that. After that he got the cash in, it is like he is getting the money worth of $1,000 which is of worth. So what we can do, we can put in $1,000 in cash in. After that what he does, he provides the balance of $800 to the lady. So in that case, that $800 is of cash out. Then what happens, this storekeeper came into this shop and he provided the fake note. Again, fake note is having no value, there is no cash in, no cash out. So he returns back the $1,000 to him. It is the real money, so it is going to be cash out for him. Now if we sum up the cash in and cash out in this scenario, we can simply get the exact answer for this problem. So total cash in is $1,000, total cash out is $2,000. If you do the simple math, we can come to the conclusion that total loss for this shopkeeper is 2,000 minus 1,000, which is going to be $1,000. This is a simplistic method which we can do, which I did, taking each and every transaction for this shopkeeper, so that I can simply arrive to the solution of $1,000. But if you take it in your mind and if you do the calculations, we will simply land up in either 1,200 or 1,800 or 800 or even 2,000 as well. So this is the confusing stuff which is prevailing over there. It's quite an interesting thing to know as well. There is the another solution which we can simply find out. We already taken ladies thing, we already taken shopkeepers thing. We know lady got 1,000 profit. We know the shopkeeper B is not at all having any profit or any loss. Altogether, if she is getting 1,000 profit, this shopkeeper will be having 1,000 loss. It's a simple calculation, we can do it in that way as well. So profit for lady is $1,000. There is no profit, no loss for the shopkeeper B. So ideally that $1,000 is the loss for the shopkeeper A. So this is how we can address the solution in another scenario as well. But I am very much interested in going through the typical systematic approach of considering each and every transactions. So I hope this video has been informative for you. If you like this video, you do comment, you do share, and then you can subscribe for my YouTube channel as well. If you don't like the video and if you are having some other solutions, please do comment it. And thank you very much for watching this video.